Hitting sports in your face. Miami Dolphins versus the Cleveland Browns this weekend. Uh, we will take on those Cleveland Browns, which is a franchise that seems to have bigger issues than we do. Actually, they're in the same boat we're in. Uh, they just don't have a $20 million quarterback. They started this season off with our fragile three, and now he's hurt. And now they got the backup to the backup to the backup in there at quarterback. But RG3, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't getting a huge contract, unlike the quarterback that we have that's still not paying off. But anyway, a very dangerous game this weekend is coming up, to be honest with you. It really is. This Cleveland Brown team has some big receivers, including Terrell Pryor. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Corey Coleman is not going to play in this game. So that takes one guy off. I don't remember what's going on. I don't watch the Cleveland Browns. I just know certain players that they have. So I don't know if Josh Gordon is going to play in this game. It's possible. Let's see. I don't know. Let me check and see if he's done anything this year at all. Is he playing this year? I don't know. I don't know if he's playing or not. Gordon suspended. Is he still suspended? I don't know. So anyway, I know they have Terrell Pryor out there, and I don't know what rest of the weapons they have. I know they have they drafted Corey Coleman, and I think he's going to be out. I think he's going to have surgery, if I'm not mistaken. Their defense is not that good. They don't have that good of a defense, but we have a way of making bad defenses look like all-pro defenses. I said in the first game of the season, in order for us to really get this thing going, I felt like we needed to come out there and run the football. I wanted to see 20 to 30 rushes to allow some balance to our offense. Even play, just ground and pound offense, and leave, run clock, wear down defenses, and use Tannehill in situations. Instead, it's been, Tannehill trying to throw us to victories, and we're 0-2. To me, Tannehill is a good game manager. He would be better behind a team that ran the ball and allowed him to throw in situations. I also wouldn't mind seeing us put Tannehill, as soon as the game starts, put him in a hurry-up 2-minute offense and allow him to work from that, because he seems to be better. He seems to do better in those 2-minute offenses. We saw that it was the same thing last year. So I would, if you watched the Patriot game last night versus the Houston Texans, you saw Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick cater their offense to the players that they had. You've seen a bunch of sweeps, a bunch of screens, a bunch of dink and dunk stuff. You've seen them utilize the talent that they have. You even seen them called runs using the quarterback, and you've seen them cater to the talent that they have. Our team needs to do things like this. Our team needs to cater our offense to the talent that we have on the field. And the fact of the matter is that we do not have a winner at quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. Our quarterback is not a winner. He's not. And I was watching some film. I was sitting back and I was watching some film, and I was meaning to bring that film to us, but the problem is that they won't allow me to use film anymore. Like I can't use film in my videos. I used to use it and they had no problem with it. And now I can't do it. I don't know why. Like last year I was allowed to use highlights in my videos. If you go back to those videos last year, they allowed me to use highlights. This year, I tried to use a highlight, just one simple highlight, and the video was flagged by the NFL. So I can't do it. And that sucks because it allowed me to kind of, go in depth with what I'm talking about. But this is a big game. Make no mistake about it. 1-2 continues the season, gives us a little optimism. We know that we can beat bad teams. Even though there are not a lot of bad teams on our schedule this year, we know we can beat bad teams if we beat the Browns. Right? 3-0 to me says let's get ready for the NFL draft. It really does. Like I see people in these Miami Dolphin Facebook groups having, optimism about the fact that we got beat slightly by the Seahawks and the Patriots. And I say, is this what we're reduced to? We're happy because we got beat by 7 points and 2 points. We're happy about that. I want to win. I don't know about you, but you see this shit? The last time we won an NFL championship was in 1974. I wasn't even thought about in 1974. I think we haven't made if I'm not mistaken, we haven't made the playoffs since like 1999 or something like that. I think that was the last time we made the playoffs. Yes, playoffs. I'm talking about playoffs. Yeah. So yeah, we haven't made the playoffs since I think 1999. I think it's the last time. That was when we were running that gimmicky offense. We were running the Wildcat with Ronnie Brown, Ricky Williams, Chad Pennington was the quarterback. And we went to the playoffs and got absolutely destroyed, but we made it. Now, if we lose to the Cleveland Browns, tell me who else on this schedule we can beat. Let's see. Titans, maybe? Jets? Chargers? Rams? Rams, definitely. We can beat the Rams. If we can't beat the Rams, man, just slap ourselves. 49ers, maybe? Ravens always play us hard. Every time we play the Ravens, it's a hard game. But like I say, if we can't beat this Brown team, man, who else we beating? Now, here's the thing, though, and this is true. We always seem to, well, at least I don't know about this year. We'll see how this year's team does it. But we always seem to play down to competition, to the level of competition. Remember last year? Remember all those games where we played really, really tough versus good teams, and we played so-so versus bad teams, and some of those we came out with a victory? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, we seem to play down to our competition. We'll play up for good teams and down for bad teams, and that makes no sense. Other than, I think it was the Texans and the Titans game last year where we ran the football. The best games that I've seen with Ryan Tannehill, to me, have involved us coming out and establishing the run. Last year's, it was either Texans or Titans. I think Lamar Miller had like 120 yards rushing. That's a prime example of what needs to happen in order for Tannehill to be successful. If Tannehill has 35 or more passes, 9 times out of 10, we're going to lose. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Run the freaking football. And I keep asking people, yo, what is the difference between Joe Philbin and Adam Gase? Because I'm not seeing it so far. What, we ran like 12, 13 times last game, and Ryan Tannehill was our leading rusher. Game before that, we ran about 12 to 15 times. We need to run the football. Also, Arian Foster's hurt. Wow. None of us saw that coming. None of us saw that coming. Arian Foster's hurt again. Before Arian Foster, we had Noshawn Moreno. Can we stop getting other teams injured running backs? Even if it looks like it makes sense. Ray Rice is a free agent, man. A proven veteran. He doesn't get banged up. I'm sure he's sitting home hungry. I don't know what kind of football shape he's in, but can we please sign Ray Rice? Please. He's been on a Super Bowl winning football team. He's been in the bright lights. I guarantee you he's hungry. Sign Ray Rice and bring him in here. If Arian Foster can't stay healthy, man, please cut this man and get him off our team. It makes no sense. I think he's getting paid $5 million a season. He plays one game and he's hurt the next. See, he's a bank. I mean, when he's healthy, he's good. Win. That W on that win is the size of the Capitol building. It is huge. You know what I mean? Anyway, folks, game 3 is pivotal to me. This is an early must win. We must win. We must win in impressive fashion. I think we need to win in impressive fashion, run the football, keep the ball out of Tannehill's hands as much. The most I would like to see our quarterback throw in this game, 20 to 25 times, tops. Keep on schedule, 3rd and short, convert on 3rd downs. I don't want to go 3 for 14 on 3rd downs. Keep our turnovers to a minimum, if any. Cut the turnovers out. And we'll win. And tackle well on defense. Tackle well on defense. Pressure on their quarterback. Don't allow them to stand in the pocket all day long. God knows our secondary couldn't cover a Drake song in a karaoke bar. Secondary's terrible, but we knew this coming in. If anybody thought that this secondary was going to be any good, you're delusional. You're completely delusional. So, anyway, man, that's the end of this video. I will talk to you guys on Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch the game live, but actually, let me check my. Maybe do I have Sunday off? This Sunday? I think I have this Sunday off. You ain't my son. Anyway, big game this weekend. 1 and 2 must win, or I'm ready for the draft. That's simply how I feel. If we can't beat the Cleveland Browns, who else we beating on this schedule? The Steelers? The Patriots when we play them again, and they're at full strength with Brady and Gronk. Even though we play them tough at home, we play them very tough at home. The Bengals, the Chargers, that offense has been looking good. The Ravens that always play us tough, and we barely beat them when they had, I forget that damn quarterback. He came from the Texans, and we still barely beat them with him. The Jets, the Bills, who we beating? I'm just wondering. Anyway, man, I'm out of here. It's a sad day to be a Dolphin fan, man. It really is. Because this offense has so much promise. You look at what you have with Devontae Parker, Jarvis Landry, Kenny Stills. To me, if I give any other quarterback that complement of receiver, if I give Devontae Parker, Kenny Stills, and Jarvis Landry to Tom Brady, he will have a huge season. If I give those receivers to Big Ben Roethlisberger, he will terrorize the NFL. If Russell Wilson had those receivers, he would have 40 touchdowns and eight interceptions. Look what he did with just Doug Baldwin last year. I'm saying any other quarterback basically with those wide receivers would have a huge year. Huge. Give those receivers to Phillip Rivers. He would have a big year. Look what he does with what he has now. What other quarterbacks? I can't really say that about Matt Ryan because he's sporadic. He's sporadic and he's got a top 5 receiver. So I can't really say that about Matt Ryan. Can't really say that about Matthew Stafford because shit, he had Calvin Johnson and the kid that came from Seattle, and he didn't have that great of a year. I don't know what the hell been going on with Andrew Luck. Carson Palmer, iffy. Tyrod Taylor, another iffy. Cam Newton had one great season last year, so I can't really say what he'd do with those receivers. I know he made it to the Super Bowl with one receiver pretty much, and that was that Brown kid. If we lose this game, I'm shutting it down for the rest of the season. I'm telling you. If we lose this game, I'm ready for the draft. Now, I'm not saying I don't want nobody to get it twisted now. I don't want anybody to think that I'm going to just stop watching my team and stop rooting for my team. No. I'm just saying, like, my expectations will go in the toilet. Which my expectations wasn't that high to begin with, to be honest with you, with this secondary that we have. But I thought the offense would be fantastic. I thought we were looking at the best offense in football, to be honest. If you go back and you watch my video before the season started, I thought this would be the best offense in football. And we're anything but the best offense in football. Now, I thought the defense was going to be terrible. Byron Maxwell is our best cornerback. Yeah, that tells you that we're going to be absolutely terrible. But I thought this offense would be fantastic. I was like, man, this offense is going to be incredible. This offense is 3 for 14 on third down. This offense can't stay on schedule. So, anyway, man, I'm out of here. Oh yeah, Dallas Cowboy fans, I didn't get to make the video this week. You know, you already know how I feel about your draft pick. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Anyway, I'm out of here. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Over 8,000 and growing stronger every day. Hard hitting sports in your face. Peace.